Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwantner. Welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the great pleasure of meeting with Anita Nilsson. She's the author of a wonderful new book, Beat the Bots. How did you come up with that title?
It just fit. Everything came into place and I realized this is a topic that's really hot and let's make it fun. Beat the bots.
All right, now I want you to travel back in time and tell me about your most memorable sale ever.
My most memorable sale ever, gosh. I think it would be the one where we were in a small company and I was B2B infrastructure sales and we were going up against the big acronym, the big companies, and it was an RFP situation. And we were able throughout the process to really endear ourselves to multiple buyers on the committee. And we won it out from under the biggies who were almost guaranteed to win because they were partners with the CEO from a past life. So that's probably my most proud one because of personal human-to-human interaction.
So what do you remember how you felt when you closed that sale?
I felt like I'd actually done something to really help a group of people. And I was so excited. The fact that we were able to beat the big Goliath, it was a great story, and I had a wonderful team that was supporting me. So I think I was just overjoyed is probably the best way to describe it.
And how did that help your career as a result of that experience?
Yeah, well, aside from being a great story that I always tell, it really helped me solidify in my mind the fact that it does matter how well you relate to people. And the most important thing you can do is endear yourself to your customers. And the minute that you do that, not only will you win the deal, but you win a customer for life because they trust that you have their best interest at heart. So that's been kind of a theme that I've been working with my entire career, and it culminated in the book.
So when you talk about endearment, what specifically can other salespeople do to duplicate that?
Yeah, endearment is a function of things like integrity, emotional intelligence, having the right positive mindset in your interactions with your customer. So if you're consistent in terms of showing them how much you care about them, if you prove yourself time and again in terms of delivering the things that you commit to, over time, it won't just be a customer experience is good, it'll be that you've endeared yourself to them, which is so much better because now they know that they can trust you and you have their best interest at heart. And they'll look out for you, which is the best part. Because that's what you do for people that are dear. You take care of them as well.
So there are two parts that I see. One is the behavior of endearment, and the other one is the belief system that drives the behavior. How would you describe the belief system?
The belief system, I think, is one, I want to say benevolence is probably the best word, right? Like just wanting to go in there and do right by that customer. First, taking the time to really understand them on a rational and emotional level. And then just with really good intent, wanting to find a way to solve their problem and make them look good. So I think the mindset that I have when I approach it is just really good intent, benevolence, and the idea of making my customer successful.
That's awesome. Now let's go back to your book. Here's the bot and here's the human element. And you say, beat the bots. Are you saying that the endearment, the capacity to endear yourself, is going to be better than a machine that's faster?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think machines can do things faster and better sometimes, but it's a balance. I think that's beat the bots is a tongue-in-cheek kind of title for a book. But the reality is that we're not necessarily going to beat the bots. We're going to get the bots to help us. Right? Sales professionals particularly, there's so many rote activities that we do. There's so many things that we do that are just tasks that don't add value. Let's let the bots have those. Let's let the technology play there. But when it comes to that really human-to-human interaction, that belongs to the sales professionals, and that is a function of that benevolence and wanting to help your customers succeed, and empathy, which are all things that robots can't do, at least yet. At least yet.
Well, there are experiments where you can actually choose your avatar of your anonymous bot that's going to help you solve a service problem. And I learned that actually improves customer satisfaction.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you are going to be in a situation where you are interacting with a bot and that's the only way that it's going to go, it's nice to have an avatar. Right. I think we have to come to terms with it. I mean, technology is a reality for us, and it has been since the beginning of time. Innovation and technology, it's on the human beings to figure out how to adopt it and make it work for them, right? Technology is only as good as the people who wield it. I think that's the most important idea.
How can people learn more about Anita and your book? And your services?
Yeah, so my company is LDK Advisory Services. We do all kinds of sales, performance consulting, and coaching, and I do a lot of one-on-one work on emotional intelligence. And the book can be found, Beat the Bots, How Your Humanity Can Future-Proof Your Tech Sales Career. It can be found on Amazon. And then my website is ldkadvisory.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Gerhard.